Welcome to Unzipped with Idah. Just a moment, guys. Let me try to set this camera up. All right. To begin with, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel, everybody who commented, liked, gave their feedback. I'm so humbled. I really appreciate the support. Mbarikiwe sana sana sana. So today, remember, I gave a teaser on my last vlog on what I'll be talking about today, and if you watched, you know that today I am talking about selfish moms. And there's something I omitted in my last vlog when I said I'll be talking about selfish moms, and that was done deliberately so that I get your feedback on what you guys think about moms who are selfish. And I must say, there are those people who told me, oh, I can't wait to hear what you have to say because I don't think that a mom can be mean to her kids. Others said, oh, as for me, I'm not a selfish mom. However, I will watch to hear what you have to say. And guys, here it is. I might make you realize that you could be a selfish mom. It's just that probably you don't know it or you've never thought about it in that perspective. So let's get started. Selfish moms. What was their omission? Today, I'm not just talking about selfish moms, I'm talking about selfish mommy treats. So, what am I calling selfish mommy treats? So, selfish mommy treats are basically luxuries that you buy, keyword luxuries, that you buy without any intention to share with your kids. Why luxuries? Because I'm not talking about the basic necessities like food, shelter, clothing, shoes, those basics that a kid can't do without. I'm basically talking about luxuries. Guys, don't get me wrong. When I say selfishness, I just mean things that you buy. They are treats, remember. It's not like your kids will, or your children, or your child will, I don't know, get sick or get stressed or, start crying or anything because you did not buy this particular item for them. And also, it does not mean that you do not buy treats for your kids, or I do not buy treats for my kids. I do. I love my kids very much. In fact, I don't think any mom needs to justify the kind of love they feel for their children. However, for the sake of this vlog, because I'm talking about selfish mommy treats, um, let me try to put it into context for you. I love my kids so much. So much, guys. Like, if there was one meal left in the whole world, I'll gladly go hungry so that they can eat. If there was one bed or one mattress left in the world, I'll gladly, guys, sleep on the floor so that my kids can be comfortable. So, have I, cleared that perspective? I really hope so, okay? So, I'll be sharing with you my four topmost selfish mommy traits with hope that I'm not the only one who has a selfish trait that I keep away from my children. And like I said, on this channel, guys, we are keeping it real. I am keeping it real, and I hope you too can keep it as real as possible. No judging here. It's purely realness. Okay, so to get right into it, my selfish trait number one is matoke crisps. Others call them plantain crisps. Others call them chips instead of crisps. Whatever you call them. Guys, those things are not amazing. They are super. And I mean, super amazing. Super amazing. If you have never tasted Mataka crisps, please do so. And just tell me what you think. So this is how I do it. I'll go to the supermarket and I'll buy two bags of Mataka crisps. So when I get home, I will fetch that one bag that will share with, my children and everybody else in the house. And then I'll stash mine in the bedroom. You know, that's purely for me, myself, and I. And I'll munch mine as the week progresses, probably within 2 or 3 days, where else remember that first bag to sisi water. That's why it's a selfish treat, because I'm eating it alone and I'm not sharing with my kids. Yeah, yes. So my selfish treat number two, there's this chocolate bar that has cashew and coconuts, and I won't even mention the brand, but I love me some good chocolate bar, especially with nuts, but specifically coconut, a combo of coconut and cashew nuts. Guys, I'm not even buying 2 bars. 2 bars for who? No, this selfish mom is buying just 1 bar. I'm not about to go and give those kids some cavities. Okay, that's not the reason why. The reason is purely because I'm a selfish mom, and when I buy that chocolate bar, it's not even going into the shopping bags. No, I'll put it in my handbag or in my pockets, and when I get home, it's business as usual. I'll walk in like I do not have any edible on me. Okay, right. So my selfish treat number three, Chevda. Guys, Chevda. I don't even know where to begin. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if it's hot, medium hot, or not even hot, I love Chevda so much. So much, I'm not sharing that with my children. And remember, guys, the reason why I'm saying children is because we are all selfish in our own ways. However, it's unrealistic, no, not even unrealistic. It's just weird to think that a mom can hide something from her kids, and I'm here telling you that it's possible. I do it. I know I'm not the only one who does that, and I really hope if you do it, I'll hear from you. Okay, so Chevda, I can't even expound on that. Like, there's nothing left to say. That is my selfish treat. And I even have this I have this plastic spoon in the bedroom, so when I come home with my Chevda, I'll be scooping, I'll be eating with my plastic spoon, like one scoop after the other until it's over, probably for a week, and I'm not sharing. And guys, don't get me wrong, if one of my kids happen to come to my bedroom and they spot these selfish treats of mine, I'll share it with them. I'll share it with them. That's my blood. Like, come on, that's my blood. I'm not that mean. And again, I'm not trying to instill these selfish traits on my kids. No, no, that's not the point. All I'm saying is sometimes as a mom, you enjoy treats without necessarily having to share that with your kids. And think about it. It's just like having your me time, only that as you have your me time, you're indulging in something that you do not want to share at all, and most specifically with your kids, because this vlog is about selfish moms. Okay, so with that said, my last uh, selfish treat as a mom, number four, cashew nuts. My kids love cashew nuts. They do. Like, I can't even explain. And I do buy cashew nuts for them. However, those things are expensive. Like, if you buy the packaged ones, oh my god, you're probably not even going to get satisfied if you love cashew nuts as much as I do. So what do I do? For Chevda and for cashew nuts, I'll buy them in these supermarkets where they pima, you can order from in small quantities and in large quantities, maybe 400 grams, 200 grams, 1 kg, half a kg, depending. And that's what I do. So for my cashew nuts, I'm not sharing. And guys, it's a treat. It's for mommy. So if I have the intention, not always, I will always buy treats for my kids. And every mom does that. We spoil our kids. We buy whatever they want. Okay, not whatever they want all the time, but you know what I mean. We buy stuff for them basically, luxuries, and especially if they are edibles. But it doesn't mean that anytime you walk to a supermarket, to a mall, to a shop, you buy these things for them. Sometimes you just want to spoil yourself. And when you get home, kids with their perfect eyesight and their perfect, I don't know, sense of smell, they'll be looking at you like, Mom, and by the way, they know how to do this perfectly very well. A kid will just come and stand right under your nose like this and, observe you for like 2 seconds and be like, Mom, unakula? And maybe probably you're just chewing on gum or, I don't know, wiping your teeth with your tongue. Kids, if you have children, if you have nephews and nieces, you know how they get, especially if they sense you eating something without them. So that is why if you purchase something and you hide it, or you purchase it with an intention of just having it or enjoying it alone, you're a selfish mom. Yes, you're a selfish mom. I'd want to hear what your selfish mommy treat is. It could be anything. Those are my top four most selfish mommy treats. Is it in that particular order? Well, doesn't matter, but yeah, my top four most selfish mommy treats. I'd want to know what your treat is as a selfish mom. It could be soda, it could be cake, it could be mutura, it could be what else? Mahindi choma. And it's either you come with it to the house and you hide it. For me, I have a special shelf. I have a special corner where I stash my stuff. Or if you don't come with it to the house, unakulia hookah. Because when you get home, you'll be sharing and you don't want to. So let me know what your selfish mommy treat is. Please, please, I'd love to hear what you have to say. I know I'm not the only one. And if you told me, if you commented, if you gave me your feedback, and you told me you don't think you're a selfish mom, after watching this vlog, I'd want to hear whether you still think you are not a selfish mom. And if you are, let me know what your treat is, okay? All right, so thank you so much, guys. Keep subscribing, keep giving me your feedback. Until next time, remember, in a world where you can be anyone, please be rich and be kind, okay? All right, so until next time.